All right, music fans, welcome back. Harmless Dave here, talking about real music in real time for a few real people out there, just like you and just like me. Here's something you won't see being promoted anywhere. Look, this isn't really in my wheelhouse, and it's a little spooky for me. But if you like Black Sabbath, Ozzy Osbourne, especially, Book of Numbers, it's super well done. See that guy on the right? He looks a little like Ozzy. And when he's not doing this band, he's doing an Ozzy tribute band. So again, had these guys on the show. They're really nice. They're really kind of upset at what the music industry has become, and they made their point. I agree with them. We had a lot of agreement during that episode. So again, I think it was like Ozzy's clone is on my show or something like that. People see the word clone and they run away. So I'm not watching this unless he's actually talking to Sharon and Ozzy. I don't really care. So I haven't reached out to Sharon or Ozzy to see if they'd want to come on the show. Ozzy hasn't been doing well lately, so we wish him the best. So Skid Row is out there postponing more shows due to illness, right? This is the headline, due to illness, and then you dig down and you find out what the illness is. Holy crap, Batman. Thanks for letting us know that several members of the band and crew now have the flu and COVID-19. Both. I don't know if they have both of them at the same time, or some people have the flu and others have COVID. Earlier today, the veteran rockers who recently launched the fourth leg of their The Gang's All Here tour with Buck Cherry released the following statement via social media to the Skid Row faithful. It's kind of like a religion. Do you belong to the Skid Row faithful? We have some unfortunate news to share regarding our remaining U.S. tour dates this month in Boise, Reno, and Wheatland, California. Over the last couple of days, several band members and crew have come down with the flu and COVID. We prioritize the well-being of our band members, crew, and the people around us. They're trying to keep you safe, folks, and have no choice but to postpone the remaining 2023 U.S. tour dates. The Boise, Idaho date is now postponed to February 27th. Reno and Wheatland will be postponed to sometime in 2024. Details will be forthcoming. They go on to say, we understand that this is disappointing news and we share your frustration. For the Boise, Idaho date, we kindly ask for your patience and understanding, as all tickets will be honored for the rescheduled date. Otherwise, please contact your point of purchase as you will be eligible for a refund. Thanks for your understanding and continued loyalty. You truly are the best. Snake, Rachel, Scotty, Rob, and Eric. All right, so here's my question, right? So these guys must have done the protocol. I know people get mad at me on this. But here's the deal. We're still being told. They're still running announcements that, it's not too late to go get your boosters and your updated whatever. I don't want to use the V word because the V word implies that this would do something to mitigate the problem. And I know people have just moved on. Some people have just memory hold what happened to us in 2021. It's only been a couple of years, guys. And we were told over and over again that, hey, just follow the protocol. And, there are experts out there that they know best. So follow those people. I imagine that Skid Row has been to Walgreens or CVS multiple times. They probably have some dude who shows up with a suitcase filled with syringes, although this is a rock band from the 80s, so, I don't know. I guess that's not strange, right? But anyway, some dude will show up and say, hey, I'm here to help you, right? I'm from the government. I'm from the CDC, and I'm here to help you. And so I'm sure everybody has to partake in this program because it's probably in the contract. I've been saying this for quite some time. It's written in. Yeah, if you're going to come to our venue, you have to be healthy because we need to protect grandma because grandma goes to Skid Row concerts now. It's true. It's true. I'm sure there are a few grannies at the Skid Row show. Look, Skid Row, interesting band. Their new singer has essentially gotten people into Skid Row again. They don't have a very big catalog of radio-friendly songs. Just going to say that. You know what's really weird is Sebastian Bach, who I really don't like as a person, just put out a song called What Do I Got to Lose? Yeah, that's the grammar. What do I got to lose? And the song itself is actually really good. It's not in my musical wheelhouse, but it's good, you know. And when it's good, I'm gonna tell you it's good. So go check out the new Sebastian Bach song, and I think you'll be impressed with it. And maybe Sebastian, he's not on the same protocol, but he was the guy screaming about those people who refused to do it, said some awful things. Him and Dee Snider and Gene Simmons and the guy from The Offspring and the whole list of them, just bought and paid for by certain companies in the United States. I think one of those companies actually had the largest lawsuit in history filed against them. And it was a victory during that whole, or maybe I'm thinking of Purdue. It might be Purdue, but the other one, Pfizer, they've had a few as well. Folks, this is not a good industry. You turn on your television and almost every show you watch is now being brought to you by somebody who wants to bring you a solution to your health problems. And nobody seems to want to get to the root cause. Everybody just wants to treat the symptoms, you know? So in any event, we wish that the Skid Row folks were feeling better, and we hope that they can go back on tour. And you know, guys, if you've done this 3 or 4 times and it isn't really working, that is the definition of insanity. Maybe circle back and find another solution, or look into maybe some other ways to mitigate the problem. There are over-the-counter things that you can do. There are things you can do as far as lifestyle choices. Maybe stop with some of the rock and roll behaviors. That's probably not helping your situation. Maybe these guys are all sober and I just missed that headline. But yeah, just throwing out some ideas. My ideas might not work, but guess what? Their ideas didn't work at all. And in some cases, it did some serious harm. So it's just this narrative just doesn't want to stop, and that's why I keep talking about it. And yes, I'm in my lane because I'm talking about Skid Row. Go listen to the new Sebastian Bach song. Tell him a guy who doesn't even like him says it's okay, and I'm sure he'll give me the middle digit, and we'll just move on. And I won't promote that anymore. That's typically what happens with me. All right, people. In this band here, Book of Numbers, they were really nice. The reason I'm showcasing this is because this kind of goes with the whole Skid Row, Sebastian Bach thing. It's actually kind of heavier than Skid Row. So in any event, if you like that style of music, it's not my, cup of tea necessarily, but I do appreciate when people actually know how to play their instruments and write good songs. And Book of Numbers, the album is called Magic. It's tough to find. Just go check that out. And thanks for watching. And on the flip side of everything, all the dark and gloomy music, please pray for peace. Nice, gentle peace in the Middle East and all around the world as these wars that just rage and continue, they need to stop. I don't care what side you're on. War is not good for anything. According to Edwin Starr, he had it right. And yeah, you don't hear a lot of people talking like that anymore. Thanks for watching, and we'll, of course, see you soon.